Hello. So, I want to record this. I've had a couple of days now to really think about it. I want to talk about. I made a prediction video a while ago for the Dresden Files, specifically Peace Talks and Battlegrounds. And I want to get my thoughts on those books out there in the world. Whether anyone watches it or not, I really don't give a shit. But I'm going to talk about it. There will be spoilers, so if you haven't finished them, shoo, be gone. Are you gone? Good. So, starting with Peace Talks. Peace Talks is, for all intents and purposes, it is a traditional Dresden Files book with a particularly nasty cliffhanger. So, if you like Dresden Files already, you're probably going to be okay with Peace Talks. Really, that's the best I can say for it. Now, Peace Talks have been out for a couple months, so let's kind of get into some of it. So, Thomas tries to kill Etri, the king of the Spartels, fails, gets captured, and that's what kicks off this whole thing. And at the same time, there is a summit with all of these supernatural powers, bar the Black Court. We'll get to that. Trust me on that one. That basically lead to Harry and Thomas's sister, whose name escapes me, Laura, however you pronounce it, Rave, Thomas's sister, breaking Thomas out of jail, essentially. Now, anytime Harry interacts with Laura is funny. Because it's just constantly Harry having to resist the urge to, if you know what the White Court is, you know. And I'm not going to say it on YouTube because YouTube. But you know. And the Peace Talks are going, well, they're going. And then a god shows up in the form of Ethniu, the daughter of Balor of Celtic mythology. Now, how do you show that she is a threat in front of all of these supernatural powers? You have her kick Mab through two walls. Through a few walls. Yeah. And she had the Eye of Balor, which essentially gives her the power of Cyclops. No one else has made that joke. I'm going to, damn it. So, yeah. Basically, the setup then is her and the Falmor, which are the underwater Cthulhu type people. I call them frogmen occasionally because that's what they were described as, so yeah. That's what they are, just being honest. Are now going to attack and destroy Chicago, and the supernatural powers with what little fort they can amass in a short time have to try to stop them. At the same time, the outer gate is being assaulted by the outsiders. Which is the distraction? Which is the actual attack? You have to find out for yourself. It's kind of left to you to judge which was the actual attack. But a couple of things I want to bring up. Odin, or Vadarung, but let's not even pretend he's fucking Odin, appears again. Doesn't do much in Peace Talks, but he does show up. He's more important in the next book. We'll get there. Fairback shows back up. I honestly kind of forgotten about him. But he shows back up. That's interesting. A fucking Bigfoot is there. So, yeah. And Marcone. We'll get to him in the next bit. We'll get to that one. So, yeah, that's Peace Talks. It's good. It's a lot of setup, though. Also, Justine's pregnant. Remember that for later. Then we get to it. Battlegrounds. Now, where Peace Talks felt like a very traditional Dresden book, this felt like a fucking war movie. Oh my god. So, I have to go through a few of these things. First off, Muspelheim. Fire giants. How have giants never been mentioned before? That's my question. It took them 17 books to get to giants. That should tell you how big this world is right there. Second, fuck Rudolph. And no, I do not mean the reindeer. Get it? Good. Third, they killed Murphy. I mean, I saw that coming, but still. Ow. That hurts. Fourth, and most importantly, Marcone has a coin. If you don't know what that is, it means he took the coin from Nicodemus in small favors. He is a part of the Order of the Blackened Denarius. Holy fuck. That makes Marcone an even bigger threat. It makes me think Nicodemus is going to show up sooner rather than later. And then it turns out Nemesis had been controlling Justine for a long time. Possibly since we first met her. So yeah. Fuck. And then Harry gets kicked out of the White Council. So status quo shift much. Yeah. Also Hendrix died, but I feel like that's a sidebar to the holy shit Murphy died. Also, the countdown is on until the rest of humanity finds out the supernatural is real. So, yeah. Also, I want to mention all of the people FNU took out. The Earl King, Mab, Titania, Odin, the four members of the Senior Council, a Bigfoot, the Archive, 2 Knights of the Cross, the Queen of the White Court. Holy crap, she's strong. Also, can we mention the fact that Dracul showed up? What the fuck? Just casually throw Dracul in all this. And he's on fucking FNU side. Holy shit. So that's a thing now. Harry now has a reason to go after the Black Court. If he needed one. Fucking vampires. Also, it looks like Harry's going to have to marry Laura. How's Thomas going to feel about that one? Well, if they ever let Thomas out, we still don't know how that's going to work. They still have to find a way to save Thomas, so that's a thing. Yeah, Thomas is in fucking Demon Reach. Until they can find a way to save him. So, sit rep. Fuck. King Hell. Also, I read that book in one day. That was exhausting. Holy shit. Don't do that. Take breaks. But yeah, overall, good books. Very good books. But don't read them all, but don't read the whole book in one day. You will be worn out. Just don't do that. Yeah. Not the book you want to go through in one day. You need to take breaks. Trust me. You'll be better off. That's all I'm going to say. RV to sane, as they say, I suppose.